Why? Just because you said what you said to Hassan on the interview about Bambaataa, and you asked him about that, you did say that though. You didn't have that energy, but you didn't say it nice. You didn't. You didn't. Some things you did kind of say like friendly, but he didn't take it that way. I've been laughing and smiling. Plus, he knows entertainment. He know how I go on YouTube, so he let things slide. Cause that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get tense. So yeah, he just following along with the program. If he would have put some more energy in it, he probably would have gave you what you wanted. And then again, he out of bounds. So when a man out of bounds, you know, he'll humble himself. The reason why he'll humble himself, not because he's scared to die or he's scared to fight you. You know that's not the case. It's because them little girls, that's what make him humble himself. You talking, that's one thing, but actually doing, you ain't swing either. You know what I'm saying? You ain't call him out his name. You ain't say bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You do all that duh. So then if you'd have did that duh, he would have took it to another level. See, the dirt that you got on Hassan or whatever you saying that's against him, everybody do that there to him. That don't like him. So you ain't really saying nothing new. People who've been making videos about Hassan for years, they're saying that what you saying. So they ain't nothing new. It's just coming from a different voice, a bigger voice. So the people who just learning his name will hear what you saying, the Akademiks and everybody else. You see what I'm saying? As you see, his fan base ain't going nowhere. You're trying to win them little small battles and blow them up and make them bigger than what they really is. Meaning, arguments. Yeah, you trying to yell on the phone or be louder. You may be better than him in that. You know what I'm saying? Every man ain't good at arguing, so they just know how to attack. So, yeah, they might not can't do that. They can't handle that type of pressure like you can. You see what I'm saying? You might be good at yelling and going back and forth. That may be your thing. You see what I'm saying? So you can't really judge a man off that there because he get quiet or his energy change. Because he might just be used to spazzing and he don't want to incriminate himself. He may know, like, if he get mad, he starts saying different things, like real crimes or real guns that he got, and he a convicted felon, stuff like that. So now he control his anger. And when he do that, it may cause people to shake. They may start shaking a little bit because they holding it in until it's time to, even though he's supposed to go blow for blow, toe for toe, word for word with you, because he's a YouTuber just like you, or a podcast or whatever. So he's supposed to hang with you. But every man different. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You're not 100% wrong. But what he got on you overshadowed what you saying. That ain't nothing. If it was some regular type of situation, then okay, you may get an extra little points, but they ain't really nothing. Because what you saying is snake shit. What you trying to say is, you trying to say like, you trying to make it seem like he a sucker or a punk or he can't fight or he's scared of you. So that's just your opinion. But what he got on you is snake shit, dirty shit, fake shit, something that'll get somebody killed. A lot of people who saying they wouldn't talk on the phone with Hassan because he did that, wouldn't talk on the phone with him no way, or never become his friend no way. So that only hold but so much weight. It ain't like everybody rock with him in the industry. And if you look on YouTube, he got more hate videos than positive, as far as like towards him. So they ain't gonna talk on the phone with him no way. But you dissing Wallow, K-Slay, Gilly, other people, Nipsey, other people on the West Coast already be dissing everybody on Clubhouse. So they just adding on to, I don't know where it come from. I don't know. So right now, anybody can ride down on Wack. And if it ain't on camera or they don't got no evidence, cold case. So many enemies. And all your enemies will do this. You talking about fighting and all that and talking lie and all that stuff. You know all your enemies do this though. Yeah, they all do that though, so it don't matter. It don't matter. And I'm gonna say this again. Like, I'm gonna tell you, Choke No Joke, shout out to him. Go subscribe to Choke No Joke. He was right. Somebody like Wack100, you got to, especially if you're a son, you got to record him. Because your intuition, Allah, he gave you a son. He gave you that intuition and you used it. You could have just ran with the mood that Satan had planned out for you and could have just fell into the trap with no insurance. But somebody like you and him, like Choke No Joke said, 48 powers of law, art of war. That's how you got to play it. And if you ain't playing the game the same way your opponent playing, meaning snake, being a snake, you got to kind of be like that or do something that a snake would do, like record. And what he do before, he recorded somebody. Shout out to Sadie Nash, he reminded me of that. Y'all go subscribe to him. Yeah, so you didn't record the niggas before. So how you gonna say something about a son? You can't say nothing. and you got Buddy DP or something happened. I forgot what happened with that. I think something like that happened. So I'm pretty sure Hassan heard about that or other little snake things or grimy things that you did that made his antennas go up. Oh yeah, Muslim, one thing about all our children, he give all his children antennas. Now it's up to them to use them. And he used them, and it worked. His insurance and policy covered his accident that you hit him with. You hit him head-on collision. You dissed him first. And this insurance and policy covered it from bumper to bumper. You got to replace the whole whip whack. And he driving Mercedes. You got to replace that duck. And all this audio on you, and Mo gonna come out, and you act like you don't care. And people saying Game ain't rocking with you, or he mad at you. I don't know if that's true or alleged. You know what I'm saying? So you pissed off a lot of people. Now, Wack is playing the smart part as how he responded to Hassan. Gotta give him credit. He ain't said he gonna kill him. He ain't sent nobody, none of that stuff. He said he'll get down. You ain't like that, and he gonna take your channel. See, that's smart. See, Wack, he two people. He two different people. He a businessman, and then he pyro. You see what I'm saying? And then when you like that, and you legit in both of them, you could do either one. So he can't sue him. He can't get his meaning, not like sue far as like court, meaning like get his YouTube channel taken down. You could do that. He can pay whatever he could pay with his team, and he could do that deal. It ain't against the law. And Hassan, he got to fight the same war the same way. So if Wack fighting that way, then that's how you got to fight. You can't fight like this, and he ain't coming like that. Because now you're going to look like the aggressor. And when you're the aggressor, you can't claim self-defense. So if Hassan's saying violence, violence, or if he's saying somebody will do something, and Wack ain't saying nothing, you know, in court, if Wack the better man for us like violence, Wack can claim self-defense. I never made no threat to this man. I said we could fight man to man. I ain't never said I do this or do that. They ain't got no recording on that. Tell them to play that. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be real careful with your words when it's you talking to him, unless he come at you like that. And Wack can be so tricky and dangerous, he can come at you both ways. Far as like on Wax, it'll seem like all he doing is taking you to court. Far as with the YouTube channel, not in court, but you know what I'm talking about. And he can be dissing your own Clubhouse, lives with Akademiks, his own platform, because you doing the same thing, so that's even. You see what I'm saying? But on the streets, he making phone calls in New York, Cali. If you travel, yeah, this can happen 2 years down the road. Not right now. This could be 2 years, 3 years. Let it go for right now. Let it die down. Let it go. People will forget about it. A rapper get killed, something happen, people will forget about it. Blueface come out with another hit, people will forget, but he'll still be thinking about it. No, time fly, that's when dudes get to lacking, especially if you go over there to the West Coast or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So it can work both ways. So Hassan, you could not wave a white flag, or you could not try to be cool with him again. I mean, you can wave a white flag, but you can't be cool. Like y'all can't hang, y'all can't be cordial, none of that stuff. Because you never know what he'll do, because he can't be trusted. And he pyro, so he ain't gonna forget. He the type that ain't gonna forget. He still bring up all the old shit. So why would he forget that you did that to him? Come on, man. So nah, ain't no squash, ain't no clicking up, ain't none of that stuff. I mean, y'all can squash as far as like, you know, on Wax, y'all ain't gonna hit, but nah, it's distance, straight distance. You stay over there, I stay over there. He on the West Coast, you on the East Coast. He ain't got no business coming to your section. You ain't got no business coming to his section. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, him being him, you know, he can kind of make it a little bit hard for you in certain parts. In certain parts. That's it. That's all any man can do. Certain parts. No man got control over a whole city or a whole state. But certain parts, they do. Certain parts. And same thing with you. He couldn't just probably go on your block. He'd probably get an issue. Because you got people that love you, and they like that too. They just like them. You know, some active, some not. Same thing, especially at y'all age. Y'all homeboys, y'all partners, unless y'all got a lot of young niggas, some old school steppers and gangsters and hustlers and all that there. So a lot of them be active, you know, but they can turn into active. You know, ain't nothing but a phone call. That's another thing, a sign. 30 days down the line, 60 days, 90 days, people gonna start messing with you about this. But with Wack, with them phone calls, they gonna stay on his neck, on his heels, on Clubhouse, everywhere he turn. You know what I'm saying? In the streets, he gonna be getting phone calls. So that's gonna remind him of you. You caused all this. A man get fed up and he got money or connections. So you never know. You just gotta always have that in the back of your head. You know, with you, all you did was put out the recording. So people ain't really mad at you. They just talking junk, talking shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Some people agree with you, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? They right to their opinion. Same thing with Wack. They agree with him. A lot of people disagree with him. Only a few people, his fans, his core fans, may stick with him. You know what I'm saying? Which they supposed to. They really loyal to him. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong. And you know, and another thing with Wack100, him being a snake or a backstabber, whatever you want to call him, Satan love that. There's one thing about Satan, he loves snakes. It's one of his favorite animals. And when his children turn into snakes, they get blessed. They get blessed real good if they do it right and they obey and they do what they're supposed to. They get blessed. So the only people that look down on snakes is righteous humans. But if you're in the streets, that's just another job in the streets. Being a snake, being a backstabber, blackmailing, extortion, all that there. Setting people up, these different jobs in the streets. So neither one is better than the other, because no matter what route you take or what position you take in the streets or in life, it's like that dark world getting paid under the table. It'll all end up at the graveyard or the prison yard, just some faster than others. That's all. If you rob, you may get there quicker. You shoot, you may get there quicker. If you hustle, you may take longer. You never know, but you all gonna end up there. So what's the difference? How you better than him? Because you're gonna get there slower. Because you're gonna go to hell slower. He gonna get there faster. It's gonna take you 10 more years or 15 more years. However Satan let you live. Because the higher ups, they through with you. You know what I'm saying? They through with you. They done with you. You ain't no saving. Ain't no saving. It's only saving in your tongue, meaning you'll pray, you'll speak like you're righteous, like you want to change. But in your heart, in your brain, you still the same. You still the same, so nah, you still no good. You still no good. Wack, like I said, you pressing a sign on live, it don't matter what you said. It don't overshadow. It don't overshadow that audio. You still got to deal with that there. So you still gonna need, Wack, you still gonna need one of these, Wack. You still gonna need one of these on you, Wack. Some security, some of your homeboys riding behind you. You never know. You never know. You can pretend like you're tough. You may be. You probably is a tough ass nigga. Probably could fight everything. Who knows? Well, the people where you from, they know. But it don't matter when you piss off 1,000 niggas. Some wearing a blue rag, some wearing a red rag, some in Chicago, some in New York, some down south in Memphis and other places. And they all don't like you. Some of your friends even looking at you sideways. Yeah, so how you not gonna need it? And if you're a convicted felon, you think they don't listen? You think they ain't hearing everything going on? Come on, man, they ain't stupid. So yeah, you gotta move extra smart. Yeah, you got to, or you can find yourself jammed up with a handgun because niggas busting at you or they saying what they gonna do. So now you gotta grip up because they making the threats. It don't matter if they bluffing or not, you still gonna have to grip up because they making the threat. You can't take no chances and you at 100. Nah, so come on, man. You put yourself in a situation. You put yourself in a situation, especially still being in California because they know your cars and everything. You being around there every day. So yeah, same thing with you, Hassan. Like I said in the last video. So with you, yeah, you need one of these, fresh out the box. You know I got them. You know I get them, fresh out the box. You know what I'm saying? Still come with the wrapper. Yeah, Hassan, that's what you need. Fresh out the box. AR pistol. You know what I'm saying? Back, this for you. Hassan, this for you. Come with the strap and everything. Brand new, clean. Ain't been used. For you, give me for me, cheap. For you, give me a stack. You can have it, man. Give me a stack, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with y'all though. But hey, this is my take on this conversation right here, man. I hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. I'm bullshitting everything I'm saying. Don't believe me. It was alleged. I'm just talking what I'm saying for entertainment purposes only. Man, both of them, they ain't finna do nothing. They finna leave it on the internet because it's internet shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna die. Somebody could get punched on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's channel could get taken down or something like that. But as far as like bing, 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 I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Now on the West Coast with them politics, but as far as like Wack and Hassan or that crew, nah, it ain't gonna happen, man. It's too hot. It's too hot now. That West Coast business, it don't even matter if it's hot or not because they not all on the internet and you gonna know who they is. See, if it come from a Hassan team, they better know what that is or put that together. But if it come from the West Coast, they ain't gonna know. Cause they already just, yeah, Chuck Taylor and yeah, stepping, yeah. Ooh, you ever got shot by a nigga that wear Chuck Taylors? How you ever got shot by a nigga who got Chuck Taylors on and they blew a red and they stand on top of you for something you said? You know what I'm saying? Ooh. You know, if you die in California, especially the hood, or New York, especially the hood, you get placed in that gangland history, that gangland grave site. Yeah, that street nigga grave site. If you die in New York, if you die in California. So that's how y'all want y'all story to end. Hey.